my chickadees! Welcome back to my nest. Today we're going to be playing Isakei'd into the arms of a Yandere Duke. I am back on my Yandere kick, and this one this demo dropped in the Yandere game from last year, and it kind of went under my radar, so it is finally time. Let's dive on in and check this out. Like, right off the bat, roses. At first I thought this might be blood, but looks like it's just roses. Good, good. He looks like he's blushing a little bit, like he's ready for a hug here, so I think he likes that we get Isakei'd, right? Are we Isakei'd with TruckCon? That's my question. Let's see. Ooh, nice room. The first thing you see when you open your eyes is an unfamiliar ceiling. It was clean, if a little yellowed by time, unlike the aging plaster of your apartment ceiling, which would chip off just from the speed of the fan. The sheets beneath you were smooth like silk. Or maybe it was silk for all you know, because this definitely wasn't your bed. So that begs the question, where exactly am I? Oh, you've finally awoken. With a start, you realize there was someone beside you this whole time. There was a young man, looking as proper as one could be, but in an old-fashioned kind of way. Neat black hair that curled just a bit unruly, but looking perfectly in place. Complete with an embellished three-piece suit, brooch and all. He does look nice. Hey, bud. Nice and proper. His gaze that never left yours once you caught it. It was blood red, colored just like his brooch, and left you feeling a little unsettled by the intensity that you were not accustomed to receiving. But it wasn't intimidating. No. Rather, he looked excited over your awakening, apparently. Taking him in, quite frankly, you thought he looked like some Count Dracula cosplayer. Admittedly a handsome one. It fits with the fact you seem to be in some kind of Barkek-styled bedroom setting as well. But he seems strangely familiar. Too familiar. Recognition clicked into place. Oh, let's see. Save. I think the premise said we fell into a book we were reading or something, right? Lucian? Lucy? Let's try Lucian. Oh, look! We were right! The man before you pauses, his chest stuttering as if he's breathless. You felt ridiculous, really, and why wouldn't you? You just called out the name of your favorite character. A fictional character from your favorite Otome game. Okay, a game, not a novel. Rosalind's Lie, a visual novel of the romantic genre set in the medieval fantasy setting. Duke Lucian, Lucy, Lockhart is one of the love interests that the heroine, Rosalind, can pursue. A bit of a tragic character. He was supposed to just be a regular noble son of a Ducel family with an older sister, except said sister passed away due to an illness while he was still in the womb. Not a very uncommon story, except his parents were so stricken with grief that they decided to treat him like their late daughter, Lucille, where he gets his nickname Lucy from. Oh! They were trying to treat him like he was his older sister. This went on until he got too old to maintain the illusion, and they practically abandoned him to the care of his tutors and the house management. So it wasn't a Dracula cosplay, but one of Lucian. Of Lucian? You couldn't be blamed for your reaction, really, because the resemblance was just that uncanny. But how come you've never seen this cosplayer before then? You made sure to follow any and all Lucian created content. Maybe this is their first time? No, wait. You still have no idea what the hell you were doing someplace that wasn't work or home. Feels like your brain is finally catching up to you, but before you could react. Oh, look at that blush. It's a truly different experience to have you call my name in person, and it is lovelier than I had expected. Looks like the man finally managed to respond to you, but instead of laughing at you or calling you silly, he took it in stride, entirely as if you really was Lucian in the flesh. Did you sign up for some kind of live-action roleplay when you were drunk or something? The entire situation feels like some kind of fever dream. The panic settles in and you finally find your voice, firing off questions one after the other. Who are you? Where am I? What is going on? Why am I even here in the first place? I don't remember any of this. Okay, let's see. Save. Boop. Your breathing quickens and you start to flail a bit. The man, Lucian, quickly gets out of his seat and his hands hover right above your own, gently trying to minimize movement. Touch averse. Hold yours gently, thumbs rubbing circles into your palms. Okay. You focus on it, on the way his hands seem to engulf your own in its size. The warmth of that is being shared, a pulse that quickened ever so slightly. Was it his or yours? You finally look up at his face and see worry creasing his brows, filling his eyes as he looks between yours, just a little frantic. I know you must be feeling entirely confused at this moment, but you must try and calm yourself. I'll try and explain the situation as best as I can, so please trust me. It wouldn't be strange for you not to trust this man. A stranger who seems to have something to do with the even stranger situation you find yourself in. However, you can tell the concern he has for you is genuine. That look in his eyes is not something that can be easily faked. A certain vulnerability in his expression, as he asks you to trust him. Why would a stranger go this far? His hands are still holding yours. You keep it there, you ask him to let go, you pull your hands out of his grasp. Let's do that one. He quickly apologized, looking almost regretful at the loss of contact. You exhale deeply, trying to gather up your resolve to get through the situation ASAP. Oh my god, there's so many choices. I love it. Okay. Alright then, explain. You give him a nod, silently asking him to continue. I swear, is this some kind of joke? Oh, look at him, he's so flustered. No. I assure you, it's not. It would be in poor taste to do something like this as a joke. You roll your eyes as he frantically shakes his head. No kidding. Now that you've settled down, Lucian takes his seat again. He looks nervous now, tugging at his cravat as he looks upward, seemingly trying to find the right words. I did say I would explain, but it is truly a baffling circumstance. I'm not sure where to start. You're not sure what exactly occurred for him to react like this, but you really needed to get up to speed here. Just tell me what happened. How did I get here? And where is here exactly? Yes. You're presently in, Salvia. My duchy in the king... My duchy? Duchy? My duchy? My duchy? Okay, in the kingdom of Polygontium in Historia. You appeared here all of a sudden through a summoning circle. Why do you have a summoning circle? Huh? Right in my gardens. I happened to be taking a stroll at the time and you, quite literally, fell out of the sky. It was a good thing I happened to be there to catch you just then. Okay, summoning circle appeared and then we fell out. You didn't randomly have one. Okay. You could feel your face scrunch up in confusion, and Lucian turned sheepish as he explained. There was so much to unpack here that you could feel the onset of a migraine. Salvia? Polygontium? Those are actually names of flowers. But in the world of Historia, duchies, I keep wanting to say duchies, but duchies, kingdoms are and the like are themed after flowers. Part of the setting for Rosalind's Lie. So, fictional places. Places that are not supposed to be real. Is he really keeping up with the roleplay? Are you being punked right now? No. You decide to trust him, though you might be regretting that decision at the moment because everything he said is simply impossible. Oops. Summoning circles. Falling out of the sky into the world of your favorite Otome game? You'd say you're dreaming, but the softness of the mattress below you, the warmth you felt from the man, Lucian, felt too lucid to be anything but real. You have read enough fiction to theorize the tropes. This is the classic setting of an Isakei'd. Are you trying to tell me I've been Isakei'd? Oh, Isakei'd. You have a word for this occurrence? Is this something that actually happens where you're from? You give a long sigh. You'll play along for now. Only in fiction. Lucian's expression falls as he let out an "oh." For some reason, you feel almost guilty for disappointing him, even though it was out of your control. Almost as if he read your thoughts, he perked up before he resumed talking. Although we don't know how this could have happened, it couldn't be anything less than fate that we were brought together like this. I've been wanting to meet you for a long time now. You felt as though time stilled. He been waiting to meet you? He knows you? Of course you know him, because he's your favorite character from your favorite game. But you thought that knowledge was a one-way street. How could he know about you? It's not a regular occurrence, even in an Isekai. You quickly looked at your hands. They seem familiar. You feel your face. It feels familiar too, but you need to make sure. You quickly look around for a mirror and conveniently find a mirror stand right on the bedside table. You quickly take it and have a look. Please select your pronouns. He, him. It's you. You're still you. Not the heroine or anyone else. You look at Lucian again and find him already looking at you. You know me? Of course, you are. Please type your name. Default name is Morgan. Okay. Sparrow. Sparrow, aren't you? What? Unless he was some kind of stalker, there's no way he's supposed to know that. This was one of those games where the heroine had a canon name that couldn't be changed. Her name was in the title, after all. There was no chance for you to ever input your name, so how could he know that? You could feel your walls go up, higher than before, and it seems he could sense it too. He practically jumped out of his seat to explain himself again. I'm not suspicious, really. Lucian's face flushes under your scrutinizing gaze. I know that sounded bad, but I mean it. I know it because you're the person who's been playing this game all this time. Yet another surprise. He knows he's in a game? He's self-aware? But then, is this really a game anymore? Everything feels too real. And this is entirely off script. You're not sure which thread to follow anymore. How do you know that you're in a game? You could feel heat creep up your neck. If this truly is an elaborate prank, you're making a fool of yourself just by asking this. But you couldn't help but be compelled to. If this was an act, they better give this man an award because he's definitely swaying you. It's not because he looks like your favorite character. Probably. At first, as I was unaware as the rest of the world. At first, I was as unaware as the rest of the world. I would simply go about doing whatever I was supposed to. But at some point, I could feel myself repeating things I had sworn that I'd done before. It seemed that no one else was aware of it, so I assumed I was overworked. But that sense of wrongness only increased as more time passed. It especially worsened whenever I was involved with Rosalind. I suppose it's only a given that she is one of the main reasons for my realization, when I sensed that the direction of this world was somehow influenced by her actions. Or rather, your decisions that you made her choose. It didn't take long for me to realize that there was someone else behind it. Beyond all this, this would be around the time I heard your voice. I thought you might have been some kind of heavenly being, that there was some truth to what the church says. Oh, look at him! However, your words didn't exactly sound like divine revelation. At this point, you're trying very hard not to combust on the spot. If what you're hearing is right, you practically broke the poor man with your countless replays of his route. It must have seemed like some endless loop to him. And judging by his shy expression right now, he also heard you gushing about him endlessly with every loop. Oh my god, that would be like pure embarrassment. Could you imagine these characters hearing us like thirst trapping over them? Oh no. You couldn't possibly remember what nonsense you might have spewed while you were alone. Internal screaming. This is fine. This is totally fine. Not embarrassing at all. Well, it's not like you were trying to hide it or anything. Dot dot dot. Okay. Internal screaming. Let's just stop thinking. You bury your face in your hands as you groan. So I basically broke you. What? No, you didn't break me. If anything, you freed me. I only knew a tiny part of the world, and now it's as if the entire universe has opened up. Sounds like the awakening of a mad scientist. But none of that really matters. I don't believe that ignorance is bliss. I'm a much happier man knowing you. You felt your breath leave you as you felt the weight of his words. You can tell. He really means it. This is a lot to take in at once. You lie back down, just for a moment, thinking, how did you get here again? Sparrow, are you alright? Should I fetch the doctor? It's okay. I'm okay. I just need a minute. You could feel yourself drift off as you try to remember how any of this could have happened. Oh, and it's over? I like the text. I like how it's worded. It was really fun. Let's see if we can possibly say anything else. What if we go to this is fine? Let's just stop thinking. Okay, that's the same thing. Okay. I'm just seeing if it goes to something different. Okay. It doesn't matter what we say to this. Okay, what if we call him Lucy? Okay, so it doesn't matter. Okay, wait. I really wasn't expecting you to use my nickname in this situation. You are the only reason I was able to like this name that I used to loathe so much. Looks like the man finally managed to respond to you, but instead of laughing at you or calling you silly, he took it in stride. Okay, that's pretty cool. What about touch first? If he already knows that you don't like to be touched freely, his hand hovers above yours, warmth radiating from the proximity. Your senses focus on that warmth, pausing in your movements. Okay. That's pretty cool. Alright then, explain. Okay, it looks like everything kind of loops back together. So, okay. I always like checking, because you never know. Okay, all this is looking like the same. Okay, so we did cover everything. I like it. I like it. I wish there was more. Um, it says it's a prototype demo, I think. Okay, yeah, it's still a demo. Yeah, they're still working on it. It looks like they're thinking about working on it and adding some more to it. So yeah, I would definitely loop back and see what happens because this is a pretty fun premise, like isekaiing to another world, and this idea of like isekaiing into your favorite game, but the character had become self-aware and was listening to you play. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So the guy's just like, oh, I know what this fellow's been saying about me as we play. Probably hearing all the like thirstiness of the MC. So that's why he's like blushing immediately, like, okay, okay, yeah. But I'm gonna, as always, I'm gonna have a link down below so you guys can go check out this game for yourself. Maybe give the dev a bit of love, and I would love it if you guys left a comment or a like down below. And also, if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Join my lovely band of chickadees as we venture forth onto more boys love and Yandere games in the future. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.